number 414, Vivacious, number 86, Twisted Little Sister, and number 999, Fierce Feline.
Way to run through that roster before this first jam gets started.
All right, just in time.
Jam is on, and it's looking like that blue jammer slicing right through for Navy. That's 232 Chicken Little. Well, that pink jammer still works the back of the pack, number 999 Fierce Feline.
Blue jammer making quick work of the pack, scooping up 4 points on that first scoring pass. As the little bean back there, number 999 Fierce Feline.
Fierce Feline really getting hung up on that Navy defense. It's looking like Hell's Bells is continuously covering that inside line, preventing them from running up. Good offensive hit there, though, from number 11 on the pink team, Debbie Scary.
Yeah, it looks like we lost Chicken Little on the Navy team to a back block penalty. They'll be sitting for 30 seconds in the penalty box.
And there is a star pass there to number 130, Slice. And they are coming around the track fast. These juniors can definitely move.
Yeah, look at the outside pack refs giving it all they have just to keep up with the pack.
A great little hop there from Slice, but they don't manage to quite land in bounds.
Oh, beautiful sidestep action by Chicken Little with a smile coming out of the pack. Trying to make up for some lost time that was spent in the penalty box.
Chicken Little taking a little bit of a spill right there on that first turn. I guess that'd be the fourth turn. I'm all turned around from where this track is. Slice taking a hard hit there, but popping right back up and continuing to work that wall. The jam ends, and it looks like that was a 12-4 jam. Oh, I'm sorry, 12-7 jam in favor of Navy. So first points on the board in the first jam for both teams.
And I do not think that Pink has gone to the box yet for any penalties.
Not that I have seen. And Pink is making quick work of that pack. That is 0816. Raging Ray.
Attitude from Navy trying to find their way through the pack, looking for some place on the outside, but it's taken down and run back by Pink, number 33, Mexican Takeout.
Raging Ray definitely making quick work of these scoring passes. We now have a lead change. Obviously, it's only the second jam, so I'm sure we'll see more to come, but is definitely good on those edges.
Yeah, from everything that I've heard, this is going to be a very evenly matched team, so we should see a lot of back and forth throughout these next two halves.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but we are seeing juniors from all across the state here. I know we have juniors from Lansing Roller Derby, Kalamazoo Kilby's, Detroit Juniors Roller Derby. Any other teams that you're aware of?
Did we say Kalamazoo?
Yeah, the Kalamazoo.
Oh, that's right, yeah. Yeah, no, those are the main three that I know of. I know Traverse City Roller Derby up in northern lower Michigan has started a juniors team this year. They're not yet in competition, but I believe some of them are here observing today.
I love that. Raging Ray looking to get a few more points on that inside line, but getting knocked out. They do manage to pick up one more point, though, before they call it.
Still a 12-point game with 25 minutes and 30 seconds left to play in this first half. And we're starting into jam number 3. Pink jammer trying to find way through the inside. Nice blocking there by Navy number 2005, Flutterbat. Unfortunately, I believe that got her a multi-player block.
But that jammer does get through. That's number 23, Curls of Chaos. Looks like Pink Jammer is looking at that bench, looking for a signal, call it, and gets the signal to actually keep running. And that is 000, Princess Leia out from Kalamazoo Killer Bees.
I can't tell if she was looking for that call off to come sooner or if maybe she was supposed to wait a moment. But there seemed to be some disapproval from the way she called off that jam to herself.
Or she was just looking to see if she'd put any points up. That's what I thought was going on.
Maybe that's it. Yeah. See, that's why we don't speculate, Dee.
It does look like they are starting on a power jam here, though.
Yeah, Pink with a 4-2 blocker advantage on the track. Crazy.
Yep, sorry, Crazy K.
Take it away.
Oh no. Crazy K really working against that back wall. That pivot is headed to the box for a high block penalty, I think is what was signaled.
Yeah, I believe that is correct.
And 2005 also making another trip to the box. Crazy K with the lead and out of her initial pass. But 23 Curls of Chaos headed to the box, allowing Crazy K another opportunity for a power jam. No pack is called. They cannot block Crazy K up on that turn and have to let her skate right on through.
Boy, these juniors really make the speed and fluidity of their crossovers look so easy.
Oh, I mean, just absolutely breathless. I'm not sure any of them are breaking a sweat yet.
232 is back out on the track, Chicken Little, but not enough to hold back Crazy K while she picks up another 4 points.
Curls of Chaos with the helmet cover off, looking for some help from Chicken Little, and gets it. Chicken Little out of the pack with that star pass, while Crazy K makes another scoring pass. That is a 12-point jam there for Crazy K, making the score 14 Navy, 44 Pink. 22 minutes left to go in this first half.
You know what else I really like to see is the juniors that have leveled up and are now playing in the adult category are still on the bench helping coach the junior teams.
Yes. You see Jawbreaker Jose over there working the bench. And I can't quite tell who's on Pink. Can't see that far down. Absolutely running through that Navy wall is number 15 from Pink, Savage Patch Kid. Meanwhile, 317 for Navy, Animal Cracker is trying to speed past this wall. Not before number 11, Debbie Scary, can get a hit to the out.
Yeah, great line awareness by both teams. I don't see any big risks being taken here as far as if they think they're out, they're just going to come back in safely.
Absolutely. That Pink Jammer was kind of sitting on Hell's Bells looking for some offensive help, but instead that Navy pivot to 8 came back and gave quite a hard hit to the inside. One thing in Derby is you can never not have your head on a swivel.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. There's always at least 10 things going on at once.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like we're going into jam number 6 with an empty penalty box, so both teams are at full strength. Chicken Little is donning the star for Navy and is out first. Is lead jammer, but not far behind from the Pink team is Megatron.
Both of these teams with some very fast feet, good footwork and agility there.
Megatron following the blue jammer through the pack on the outside. I believe she has passed all the blockers. Picking up all points so far, and that's right, 4 in the sky for Megatron.
on death row is headed to the penalty box there. I did not see what their call was, but it will put them down a pivot on the track.
Chicken Little is lead, and unfortunately, Megatron's going to earn a back block penalty and be spending 30 seconds of this jam in the penalty box, in which Chicken Little already has control.
Sorry. As Megatron, the box for what I believe was a back block call. I think that was back block. Chicken Little picking up some amazing offense there on the apex from their teammates.
Chicken Little on another scoring pass. Really making quick work of that wall, following some beautiful offense there from that pivot. It looks like the pivot is Bone Crusher Ballad. Chicken Little coming through again, but it looks like both teams are back to full force. No, and the penalty box is empty. Bone Crusher Ballad again with another fabulous offensive hit, allowing Chicken Little to run through, while Megatron looks to follow some offense there as well and skates on through.
Yeah, that was a really great offensive play and a huge apex jump by Chicken Little. Coming out with a huge smile as
that was a huge apex jump and a huge jam for Chicken Little as well. That was a 32-point jam for Chicken Little.
You want to take away the points that the team scored in contrast.
Officials were coming over just to make sure that the scorekeepers got all the points. They both concurred. It is, in fact, a 32-12-point jam.
And that was huge for our Navy team, putting the score now at 46-60 with still 18 minutes left in this first period.
Gosh, beautiful blocking by the pink team.
Mexican takeout, I believe, also from Kalamazoo Color Bees, grabs a lead jammer status, while Navy jammer is headed to the box. That is number 52. Lethal, I believe.
I think that's
number 5.
05.
Barbie Basher. Yeah. I didn't see the 0, so it
threw me off too. We should scribble that. That's one thing we do as announcers. We adjust and adapt with roster sheets.
Make notes.
Make notes.
Mexican takeout was looking for some offensive help there, but manages to get through without it and gets 4 points. Yep, you are right. That is number 5, Barbie Basher. Back from the box and slipping past that pink wall. I will say this might be a juniors game, but these juniors can hit just as hard as the adults and put in just as much work.
I mean, if I didn't know it was juniors, I feel as though I'm watching a high-level Woofed game.
Oh, absolutely. These kids definitely know their stuff. They all have a remarkable track awareness, as well as awareness to the rules and how to play the sport at a high level. Great defensive blocking there from 2005 on Navy. Flutterbat.
Great attempt by Princess Layout to take out Navy's jammer, but unfortunately it was a swing and a miss. Jamming for Navy, we have, I see an 8 there.
The score is now looking like it is 50-70 in favor of Pink. And we are going into Jam 8 with 15 minutes left on the period clock. Awesome footwork to sneak by on that outside line for Pink. That is Ragin' Ray again.
And it looks like Malice and Chains going to the penalty box.
Huge apex jump by Pink.
Number 28 for Navy, that is Serial Killa, has the star off and was looking for a star pass there, but unfortunately their pivot is in the box. I think they've realized that and put the star back on their head and is at the top of this pack looking to drive up through that last blocker, is successful and out of their initial trip. And Rage and Ray makes the decision to call it there. I don't know why I'm struggling with their names. I think I'm just tired because it's day 3.
You know, it is day 3. Today's word salad day.
It is word salad day. Alphabet soup day.
Alphabet soup.
Jammer's hitting hard on these walls. That is 1-3-0 for Pink, picking up lead slice. And 23 Curls of Chaos, taking a hard hit to that inside.
Yeah, that was number 15 on Pink, Savage Patch Kid.
That was an awesome little straight pecs jump we saw there from Slice. A little on the apex, a little on the straightaway, managing to get through on that first scoring pass. Now on a second scoring pass that they got through. Curls of Chaos putting up 4 points, and Chicken Little giving a hard hit there to Slice.
Yeah, it looks like Savage Patch Kid earned 2 penalties. Will be sitting in the box for a full minute.
And it looks like that's going to be Barbie Basher for Navy on the jam line. And I saw Pink for about half a second before they dipped down behind that wall.
Well, I think we're going to find out quickly who it is here. It looks like it's number 128. Megatron.
With Barbie Basher right behind her. Really looking to close that distance up.
Megatron checking speed and trying to come in safe.
Not before Barbie Basher can run out of that scoring pass. A little bit of a collision there.
Oh, Megatron thought she had a no pass, no penalty. Unfortunately, did earn a track cut on that last attempt to exit the pack.
Barbie Basher now on a power jam, looking very happy about it. Big smile on her face coming out of that scoring pass. Ooh, and a little trip over the head there.
Yeah, that's going to be a low block penalty, unfortunately.
Everyone is all right.
You know, sometimes I wonder when that happens if they are going to call it low block or blocking with the head.
I know, right?
I've seen it called both ways, and I feel as though both
are
apply.
accurate.
Yeah, both apply.
But this allows Megatron now a chance to come out with a power jam, and it really takes advantage of that fast-rolling pack to skate on by those Navy blockers.
You know, she has 4 points on the board already. If she could get 4 more before this jam's end, it'll at least be an 8-8 jam, making it to where, you know, Navy's not scraping away at the lead that they've accumulated.
Good line awareness there by number 8-6 on Navy, Mischievous Monkey. And there is a cut track going to Megatron. So there is another power jam. Well, I guess it will be a power start for Navy.
I was curious if somebody was going to call a timeout or an official review, but it looks as though that moment will pass.
The score we are looking at now is 65 Navy, 98 Pink, with 10 minutes left. A little hair over 10 minutes left in this first half.
Well, Chicken Little is going to start out with a power jam for Navy.
And we've already seen Chicken Little have a 32-point jam here. Looking to follow that offense, really make those pink blockers split up. Beautiful spin move right there.
Nice work by Princess Leia out. Chicken Little still makes it through, but not untouched.
And he, a backwards little hop and a skip there. Very beautiful footwork from Chicken Little. He's definitely been a jammer of note to watch here in this game. Princess Leia coming in hard, dragging him to that outside line and running Chicken Little back.
They seem to be exchanging some words there. Fun words, happy words.
Chicken Little with a hard pop to Leia, but she is just taking them.
Yeah, look at them having fun out there.
A no pack is called in the bag. I'm wondering if these fellas skate together on the same team. That no pack was called and there was no reformation, so it's looking like Leia out as well as Debbie Scary are both headed to the box. These two pink blockers that remain on the track are looking to provide some offensive help here to Megatron, but unfortunately her pivot is not on the track at the moment.
You know, one thing I noticed when Chicken Little jams is that the pack tends to move very fast, or in this case, and with it 3-on-2, you know, he causes a little bit of chaos by keeping that fast pack, which makes it really easy for him to slide through with that amazing footwork.
Absolutely.
I'm still in shock. What?
I know, that
did we just
backwards
see?
little jump there, I was like, ooh, I wish I could do that. All right, so they, Chicken Little calls the jam, leaving two pink blockers in the box. And that was a 16-point jam there for Chicken Little, bringing the score to 81-98. Looking like a high block penalty being assessed to the Navy jammer. I believe that's Bone Crusher Ballad. Or I'm sorry, I think that's Curls of Chaos. All I know is after this weekend I need to get my eyes checked. That's what this weekend has taught me. There we go. Hell's Bells managing to catch that jammer right at the top of the pack. Number 20 jamming for Pink. That's Rockin' Rye. I believe this is the first jam we've seen Rockin' Rye start with a star on their head.
Yeah, I do agree with you there. I don't seem to remember seeing Pink 20 jam before this.
Princess Leia out back on the track, blocking with Mexican takeout, as well as Duchess of Destruction. And it looks like Rockin' Rye is being assessed a cut track penalty, a track cut penalty. Navy looking to utilize this power jam, but takes a very, very hard hit there. I believe that was from Mexican takeout. And Princess Leia making sure to stick on her, but not before Hell's Bells can get Princess Leia out of the way. And now she is, yep, that is Bone Crusher Ballad. I was right the first time. Is out of her initial. Looking to sneak by on that inside line, but doesn't quite get through that whole pack. And Rockin' Rye is out of the box.
I thought for a moment that Navy had earned a penalty, but it looks like maybe it was Pink, actually.
Score is 165, with just shy of 6 minutes left in the first half.
Yeah, just 15 points that can be made up in a single jam for sure. So
Looks like we're taking an official timeout here. It doesn't seem that we have too many people in penalty trouble.
no, I wouldn't say at the moment, but there's still a second half to go.
Oh, we can hear a little bit of cheering going on from the other side of the track. I cannot even read from here who that is.
I'm also trying to clock it.
I feel like it's Irish Hills versus
I know, I see the
Mid-Michigan?
green and I'm like, yes, Irish Hills.
Mid-Michigan Mayhem, possibly? Versus Irish Hills? Is it pink and green?
I would love to see the other jersey color, but I can't quite.
Oh, sorry for those of you at home that probably blew out your speaker. My apologies. Oh,
I see our lovely officials.
speaking of officials, big thank you to the officials for helping this weekend. Several non-skating NSO officials and skating officials have worked tireless hours, some of them all day yesterday and today,
I know.
making sure that these athletes can have their games.
Absolutely, and our ref crew is definitely getting a workout. Don't think it's just the athletes out there on the track. It is our refs skating nonstop laps this weekend so we can play these games. Great line defense there from a number 8-6 on Navy. That's Mischievous Monkey. And Fierce Feline going to the box for a penalty while their other blocker is released from the box. That is 12 Duchess of Destruction.
Pack is coming to a grinding halt as the pink jammer trying to find their way through. Pink trying to coordinate some offense. Unfortunately, Navy just keeps recycling.
That is 162 jamming for Pink. Thrilla Godzilla, and this is the first time we've seen Thrilla Godzilla jam for this game as well.
Another nice run back by Navy, number 86, Mischievous Monkey.
Barbie Basher picking up 4 points there. Makes her way through the pack. And Thrilla Godzilla is out, just about a half a track behind. There is a direction penalty called on one of our Navy blockers, leaving Navy with only 2 blockers out there on the track. But Thrilla Godzilla still getting, taking a hard hit there.
Well, both jammers coming out almost simultaneously.
That is 4 points for both teams there, making it a 16-point jam for Navy and a 4-point jam for Pink, really closing up the gap in the score that we were starting to see. That is 101 Navy, 104 Pink with 3 minutes left to go in this first half.
I'm really looking forward to the second half of this game. If it's anything like the first half, it's going to be even better than the second.
Absolutely.
Looks like Blue is calling for a team timeout. Apparently my brain wanting to echo what the house announcer was saying.
Using this opportunity to switch up who's wearing that pivot helmet cover for Navy. And just leaned on the table and I moved the whole thing.
Whoa, here we go.
I didn't expect that. All right, and Thank you to everyone who has volunteered this weekend. I see our track crew out there, our non-skating officials, our skating officials, photographers, announcers, EMTs. Without you guys, none of this would have been possible, that's for sure.
Yeah, special thanks to the announcers.
We're doing great.
We're doing great. I've had so much fun working with a large variety of people this weekend.
Absolutely. Met so many new people through this, and it's been a wonderful experience.
Not much more time after thanking ourselves to thank our sponsors, but make sure you check out Red Run Skate Shop, Unique Metalworks, Corky Crate, and thank you to the Greater Lansing Sports Authority. Not to mention, Modern Skate and Surf said they only brought about half of their store with them. So if you really loved their table and everything that you see they have going on over there, make sure you go check them out at their home location.
On Death Rose, jamming for Pink. This is the first time we have seen On Death Rose jam this game. I know I've seen them out there as a blocker and a pivot, but they made quick work running right through with Chicken Little not far behind.
It seems like she's a crowd favorite.
Absolutely.
That's a lot.
Huge applause there. Well, I do know On Death Rose is the owner of Skater Girl Sweets, who has a booth here. And
Such
selling.
amazing. If you did not, did you get any?
I got a cinnamon churro cookie. And delightful.
Was it a blissful experience?
Oh my God, I saved half of it for later because I was like, I need to experience this again.
She got me at a chocolate chip cookie, and I've bought one every day since. So they're amazing.
I guess I'll have to go back for a chocolate chip cookie after this game.
If they haven't sold out, I
I
know. I was
know.
talking with the mom, and
She said On Death Rose was baking until 1 a.m. last night to have some goods for our skaters today. Number 11 for Pink, Debbie Scary, grabbing that lead jammer status. 317 taking a hard hit from Princess Leia out. Getting recycled to the back, but not tired, not giving up. That is 317, Animal Cracker.
Princess Leia out is a perfect example of just watching. You know, I don't know what age she started, but wow.
Oh my gosh, yeah, absolutely. I feel like there are quite a few skaters on the Kalamazoo Killer Bees who might have had skates on before they could have walked.
Ooh, nice little apex hop there.
And we see Mexican takeout, the pivot headed to the box, but it doesn't look like Debbie Scary's needing much pivot help. And Animal Cracker is coming through on a scoring pass as well, grabbing those 4 points, looking for another 4.
Beautiful side surf there by Pink Jammer, number 11, Debbie Scary. Side surf through the pack and then come out backwards.
The jammer, all of their ability to take these hits and pop back up instantaneously is remarkable, honestly. Looks like Princess Leia is headed to the box here, so Pink will be starting down a blocker.
On the board by Debbie Scary there.
I swear sometimes I'm watching juniors games and I'm like, do you have bones in your body? You just move like that and get up and you're great. Cool.
Yeah, if I took one, maybe 2 of these hits that these juniors are taking,
Oh, yeah.
I think I'd be down for the count for the weekend.
Absolutely. I'd be like, you know what? I've had my fun. Thank you very much.
Debbie Scary is just wearing Debbie Scary's shirt.
And there is intermission. That is our halftime. I believe it's going to be a 10-minute half here, so make sure that you...
It's not Debbie Scary, it is Rocket Riley.
So just hearing a correction from our house announcers, number 11 on the Pink team. Oh.
quick gear check. All the refs making sure that their helmets are properly secure. They have their mouth guards in, wrist guards, elbow pads, and knee pads, and as well as secured toe straps. And it looks like we are good to go.
If you were recently in the women's bathroom back in the corner there and you're missing your phone, there's supposedly a cell phone in there. So maybe check your pockets, check your purse, make sure it doesn't belong to you.
Looks like the officials are doing their last bit of rounds, making sure everybody is where they need to be before we can get this jam underway. And before we go into this next half, quick shout out to some of our sponsors here this weekend. Modern Skate and Surf, Red Run Skate Shop out of Warren, Michigan, Unique Metalworks Welding and Fabrication, Corky Crate, and the Greater Lansing Sports Authority. And again, thank you to Lansing Roller Derby for putting on and hosting the 10th annual Mitten Kitten. Today is the last day. We are out here in Lansing, Michigan, at the Lansing Center. And I believe we are here till about, I want to say like 6:37-ish today. That will be when our award ceremony, I believe, takes place, but I can double check that. It's looking like 6:30 is the tournament MVPs and trophy ceremony.
Hello, 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 hello.
Hello.
Hi. Welcome to Delicious Dish.
It looks like there is a 0-0 scoreboard over there. Do we know who's playing next on our other track?
So it looks like a Grand Raggedy team. But other than that, maybe downriver, or maybe it's downriver.
I believe that is Grand Raggedy Attack. And facing Downriver Roller Dolls on our other track. Gearing up. That game hasn't quite started yet.
Ready or not, here we come. Out of key.
I don't know, it sounded good enough to me. Better than if I were to sing, that's for sure.
Yeah, Bob Noxious said I have to come up with a theme song for him by Wednesday.
What do you have so far?
I don't know. He needs to at least give me a genre.
Yeah, there we go.
Give me a jingle, I'll come up with the words.
Yeah. Fair enough. I think that's a good trade-off.
Although I think he's from Wisconsin, so we'll probably have to include some cheese.
I mean, I think he is as well. I know yesterday during the Michigan versus Wisconsin game, he had a lot of knowledge on those Wisconsin teams and Wisconsin skaters.
Now we're going to get into the reaction. Back there is Raging Ray and Chicken Little.
Okay.
Now that we're in the second half.
So, yep.
Number 11 for Navy is Malice in Chains, and
Yes.
number 11 for Pink is Wreck-It Riley.
Yeah, which is what it was before.
Okay, just double checking I had that right. And we are now underway, this first jam of the second half. Chicken Little picking up a lead jammer status, but not far behind number 0816, Raging Ray. Hell's Bells and Rage and Ray both taking a little bit of a spill to the inside, but that Navy defense setting up quickly.
Chicken Little looks really excited to see Princess Leia back out on the track.
Hell's Bells working hard to keep Rage and Ray in the pack, but ended up having to let them go when a no pack was called. I almost just unplugged our extension cord of tech.
That would not be good.
That would be very bad. Beautiful blocking there by Princess Leia, but Chicken Little picking up a cut. Went for one hand out, but it looks like both hands went out there. Rage and Ray getting up, looking to follow some offense through the pack here. That is 4 points on the board for Rage and Ray. This has been a 12-point jam for them so far. Looking to make some offensive moves there. The pack is rolling fast.
Yeah. Look at those outside pack refs going full speed trying to keep up.
I don't envy them. It would not be an easy game to keep up with, that's for sure. These juniors move quick.
Looks like we have a clear penalty box, so both teams are going to be at full strength.
Yeah, that was an 11-point jam for our Navy team, but 14 for Pink. So far, no one has yet to beat Chicken Little's 32-point jam, which I gotta be honest, that will be impressive if anyone manages to get that many on the board.
I think that may be the jam of the game.
Mexican takeout, skating backwards there out of the pack. And Barbie Basher about half a track behind. Mexican takeout hitting that wall hard, but managing to stay in bounds, get up, and run out. Picked up a no pass, no penalty, meaning the person who hit them out also went out of bounds or ceded their position if they fell. Good line coverage there by number 19, Ms. Conduct. Mexican takeout looking pretty happy with that jam. Was a 4-4 jam for both teams.
Yeah, that's going to bring the score to Pink 145, Navy 128 with 26 and 30 seconds left to play in this game.
All right, on the jam line again, Chicken Little. Very fancy toe stop work, spinning around on that inside line. Hell's Bells hitting that Pink jammer. Believe that's Thrilla Godzilla out there. Hell's Bells picking up a forearm penalty though, and Thrilla Godzilla capitalizing on that to run right out of the pack.
Yeah, great awareness by Pink's jammer, knowing exactly who was in front, who was behind, and knowing where to come back in. Because I got to tell you, if that was me, I probably would have came around all the way in the back just to make sure.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And we see Chicken Little coming around again after their last pass where they executed a very nice apex jump and making quick work of that pack, looking to the bench for some direction, letting him decide to run it. But Thrilla Godzilla not far behind so far. Looks like so far they've been going point for point with each other.
Nice force out by Navy. Unfortunately, can't see the numbers from this angle.
And Thrilla Godzilla out on another scoring pass. This actually puts Thrilla Godzilla up in points. But Chicken Little grabs his 4. They went 12 for 12 at jam. It's always a lot of effort when the score ends up being the same differential as it was at the start.
I believe for Navy we have number 13 jamming. Life is hard.
Well, no matter.
We shall find out when they break through the pack.
23 is jamming for the boot.
Oh, that is going to be 23 Curls of
Curls
Chaos.
of Chaos, who has lead jammer status, versus number 20 for the Beans.
And jamming for pink is 20. That is rock and roll. I know we saw them jam in the first half and have some success there. And that is a track cut penalty on Curls of Chaos, so they will be forfeiting that lead, I believe. And there is a star pass. There will be no lead jammer. Princess Leia out, taking that star, dipping right under that wall.
Making it look too easy. Great coordination between her blockers, causing that little bit of chaos to get her through as well.
Absolutely. And wonderful edge work there, along with that bit of offense there, I believe, from pink number 11, Wreck-It Riley.
Princess Leia out is knocked out of bounds, but she is back up, right inbounds and through turn 3s and 4.
And Curls of Chaos is back on the track as well here, but getting recycled to the back. I'm not entirely sure if this is a scoring jam for Curls of Chaos, but she is out of the pack. It was a scoring pass. She picks up 4 points there. Princess Leia going for a jump and manages to stay in. That is 4 points there for pink. And we are looking at 144 Navy, 173 pink.
144.
Referee coming over just to make sure the scorekeeper has all the information they need. They say, yeah, we're good. We got this. Easy peasy.
Our officiating crews here this weekend have been so on top of everything and really working cohesively. Slice with a lead jammer status, but Navy 317 Animal Cracker not far behind. Animal Cracker getting hung up on one of the pink blockers, taking a hard hit, managing to stay upright and in bounds though. We'll see if she snagged any points there, and it does. It looks like she got 3 points there.
Looks like an official timeout. Our jam timer has some information for the scorekeeper.
Check out the scoreboard.
Scoreboard operator.
Like, that's my knowledge.
While we wait for them to figure that out, we could also mention some of our sponsors. Let's see here. We have Derby Kiss. I believe, yeah, their booth is still up and functional today. I have heard, oh gosh, what is her new Derby name? Susie Seam Ripper from Chemical City runs Derby Kiss, and she said if you see something that you want but not in the fabrics that she has out today, just send her a message online and she can custom make a pair of shorts or skirts or booty shorts or whatever you're looking for. We also have Slim Reaper Tattoos. I believe they're still open today. Modern Skate and Surf has a huge display. Red Run Skate Shop, Unique Metalworks and Fabrication out of Mesick, Michigan, Corky Crate, and the Greater Lansing Sports Authority.
Just a little looking to sneak by on that inside line, but picking up a track cut penalty, doesn't manage to quite stay in bounds, and that will award pink jammer number 414 Vivicious lead jammer. I believe this is the first time we're seeing Vivicious jam this game.
Yeah, I believe so too. Navy trying to really speed up that pack.
That is a fast-moving pack. They don't want that offense to hit that wall, but sometimes that speed can come at their detriment if they can't slow down the jammer through the pack. But it does look like they are doing a remarkable job on that defense, really managing to hold Vivicious.
Great job by the boots and the penalty kill.
Chicken Little running through that pack, and Vivicious calls the jam. Looking at 147 Navy to 180 Pink with 20 minutes left in this second half.
Just about 20 minutes left in this game. The score is Beans 180, Boots 147. And this is the, for Beans, this jammer is the jammer whose name is not on our roster, but it is number 22. I can read Monster on the Jersey Monster in action according to the scoreboard. But they're not on my paper roster, unfortunately.
22 Monster in action is our lead jammer here.
And this is a power jam for Monster in action.
And she is on a power jam and just squeaking by on that inside.
Yeah, Pink really looking to take advantage of this to increase their lead over Navy, 188 to 147. This is an 8-point jam so far. Tries to get through on the inside, but is taken down and run back by blue blocker.
Barbie Basher now out of the box. Great line coverage there from Pink blocker on Death Rose. Looking for that strong tripod shape. Thrilla Godzilla trying to lock down Barbie Basher along with Mexican takeout, but she slips on by both of them. Monster in action. Struggling a little bit on that outside. Following offense there from On Death Rose is out of the pack. And picks up 4 points on that pass.
Nice recycling by Pink's blockers. Keeping the Navy jammer at bay.
Absolutely. Monster in action calls that jam, picking up 12 points and keeping Navy at 3.
That's going to bring our point spread nearing the 200 mark. Pink 192, Navy 150 with 18 minutes left to play in this game. And both teams are back at full strength as the jam timer signals for jammers to break through, and that's going to be lead jammer for your Navy, number 23, Curls of Chaos, but not far behind.
And it looks like Curls of Chaos is picking up a penalty. It's actually going to be a double penalty, a misconduct there for not getting off the track. When you get a penalty, you either need to stop skating, you need to stop skating and get off the track as quickly as possible. At a 90 degree, you can't take the track to the penalty box.
Yeah, this is not quite what the Navy team wanted, as Pink's already in the lead by 46 points. Sorry, announcer pause equals announcer math.
Absolutely. And we see Hell's Bells and Mischievous Monkey moving this pack, but trying to avoid that offense. However, our Pink Jammer gets on through. It's 999 Fierce Feline.
Yeah, Navy, interesting to see what they're going to do here. There's only 2 blockers on the track. They have a full 1-minute power jam. Looks like they're going to try to make them do some fast laps.
This is some fast skating. Pink looking to finally make the decision to call it Hell's Bells with a good hit to that inside. Looking to hold, but can't quite do it without her other blockers out there on the track with her.
And Pink Jammer says, all right, I've had enough. We're going to call this off. I think they might add 4 more.
that is a 12-point
12-point
jam.
jam.
4 to 150. That second century mark. You know what that means.
Pink jammer absolutely slicing their way through the pack, and very fitting because that is 130 slice.
Chicken Little and Princess slay you out. Dancing once again at the front of the pack, and a huge apex jump attempt by Slice. Unfortunately, did not land it.
But they still do run through, get those 4 points, and call it before Chicken Little can re-enter the pack.
Navy in the box once again, down by 1.
Looks like we've got a new jammer wearing the star for the boots. Ms. Conduct
Ms. Conduct
jamming.
is jamming for the first time this game. Thank you to the house announcers. I can't see the numbers, but fortunately she knows who she is.
That's Mexican Takeout and Misconduct. That's our first jam tonight from Misconduct. Mexican Takeout, quick
go for
with
that
the
apex.
feet. Really throws herself into that apex jump. Misconduct looking to get past this pink wall still, while Mexican Takeout is back around for another pass.
Out and through on the outside. Oh, unfortunately, that is going to get her
A forearm.
forearm penalty.
Misconduct still has lead. Can call this jam whenever she would like. Is looking to run it and really capitalize on this power jam for Navy.
Navy coming in and sweeping from inside to out, leaving the jammer just 2 blockers to get through. Misconduct trying to go for those arms, being run back by number 187 on pink on Death Rose.
Stays in, but that wall is reforming up front, really capitalizing on that little spill that happened on that first turn. Mexican Takeout already out of the box and going for a little beam dip around the outside.
There is a penalty call. Oh, it looks like it's going to be for pink blocker
On Death Rose.
That was an 8-8 jam. Pink 216, Navy 158 with 13 minutes left to play in the second half. Just checking in on the fatigue. My opinion, they still don't look tired. How about you?
No, I'd agree with that. And I think they might look like they have more energy now, actually.
Right? What are they partaking in the second half that us adults don't know about?
There's 5 seconds. And look at this, the blocker we've been raving about all night is officially wearing the jammer star.
All right. Jamming here is 11 Wreck-It Riley. We also, for Navy, have a number 86 Mischievous Monkey. I know we've seen them out doing all the things for Navy's team tonight. It looks fun getting a chance to watch them jam.
Yeah, number 11 just came through on an apex jump backwards for pink.
Oh my gosh, I missed that. I'm glad you got it.
Now we're going to have a little jammer dance here. Blue jammer goats the pink. Here she comes again, backwards through the pack, side surfing.
Wonderful, wonderful skating technique from our number 11 Wreck-It Riley.
Oh, there's going to be some penalties assessed for not reforming the pack. Looks like Navy
There
lost
is
the
some
blocker.
jammer on jammer action happening up there. Wreck-It Riley looking to run back the Navy jammer, but the Navy jammer is having none of it. Says, I'm not going to play that game.
Yeah, nice strategy there by Pink, trying to burn the clock, trying to get Navy to chase her back and get reabsorbed by the pack. It's not something that we see very often, but I wish we would see more.
Absolutely, but it was also a nice decision there by Navy not to kind of feed
Not
into
to
that game,
engage.
because once you get reabsorbed by that pack, I mean, you have to work through it again. It's like having a second initial pass.
Yeah.
Jam is on. Chicken Little blowing through those arms, really challenging those links. Meanwhile, 0816 Rage and Ray is jamming again for Pink.
Chicken Little goes through untouched. Nice attempt by number 162 on Pink Thrilla Godzilla.
Rage and Ray right through as well, though. Wonderful footwork there on Rage and Ray to hop back over to the inside. Rage and Ray looking to challenge some links here as well. I think Rage and Ray was looking to maybe call it there and then realized they weren't leading. I saw the hands go up, look over to the ref, and put them back down.
Big hit there. That's going to earn her a forearm penalty, unfortunately, giving Navy a much-needed power jam.
We definitely have seen some big jams here tonight from Chicken Little, especially when given a power jam opportunity. Chicken Little is already on a 20-point jam with 30 seconds left in this jam. We'll see how many more scoring passes he can get.
No offense necessary as Chicken Little just scoots through on the inside of turn one.
And Jammer is now back on the track. Rage and Ray out of the box, approaching that Navy wall. Chicken Little skating backwards out of the pack. I feel like we've seen a lot of that tonight. Rage and Ray with a hit to Chicken Little. Chicken Little kind of laughing it off. And then the jam coming to, I believe, a natural conclusion there. And that was a 28-point jam for Chicken Little.
Almost his best jam of the night. Not to discredit this one by any means. 28-point jam.
It's huge.
It's huge.
Massive.
Anytime you get into double digits like that.
And Rage and Ray had a 12-point jam there. So good jams for both of them all around. It looks like Ms. Conduct out there jamming again. Great awareness to get up on those toe stops and avoid that final blocker. But not far behind is Princess Layout. Ms. Conduct fast approaching that pack. Getting by backwards on one leg. And Princess Layout with an apex jump.
Oh, unfortunately, it looks like didn't quite land it, earning her a track cut.
Absolutely. 2 power jams back to back now for Navy. Misconduct getting caught up on 1-2-8 for Pink Megantron. Misconduct looking to follow some offense through and successfully does so. Getting another 4 points on the board.
I wonder if Princess Leia is going to make an attempt on the jammer. She does assist in knocking the opposing team's jammer out of bounds.
Misconduct takes a hard hit there, but it pops her right back up. That's what I'm talking about. These juniors just are taking some seriously big hits and just seem so unfazed.
Yeah, I would have to say that the juniors do a really good job of taking the hits from the momentum from those hits and knowing how to properly displace it and use it to their advantage.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very rarely do you hear a fall be a hard fall. They tend to just take it with them.
Absolutely. Princess Layout has tried to sneak through that pack and grab another few points, but Misconduct called the jam. That was a 12-point jam there for Misconduct, a 2-point jam for Princess Layout. Puts the score at 202 Navy, 242 Pink, with 6 minutes left in the game.
And it looks like you got a new jammer on the line for
That
Navy.
is Hells jamming for Navy and picking up a penalty right at the start. And Edmund Fitzgerald is jamming for pink.
Yeah, this is the first time we've seen the Edmund Fitzgerald.
Absolutely, and look at those rainbow shorts. I don't know about you, but I am loving them.
Communicating to her blockers, letting her know competition is coming back on the track as of right now.
That jammer blocker communication is so important. And it's always so subtle too.
Looks like 1 point is up there.
Edmund Fitzgerald called the jam right after Hell's Bells came out of that box.
Pink is at 247, Navy 202. Just under 5 minutes left to play in the second half. Racer McChaser checking the clock, looking at her timeouts. Both teams have their official review. Pink still has all 3 timeouts and Navy with 2 timeouts.
Wreck-It Riley jamming up against Chicken Little. Chicken Little looking to catch up, make Wreck-It Riley call it. Jammer on jammer action. Wreck-It Riley, Chicken Little sneaking right in front of Wreck-It Riley.
I love that they hit each other with smiles.
Absolutely. I think all these it's safe to say that all these juniors are friends and really love and enjoy playing with each other. And that jam was 4 points for each team.
I love how the jammer was waving to their blocker right before. Hi, Pivot, remember me?
Don't forget about me out here. No pack is called. That is 13 jamming for Navy. Life is hard. We haven't seen Life is Hard jamming yet tonight.
Life is hard though, but look at her thrive.
I know.
That
absolutely.
seemed really easy to me.
It did. She said, let me just utilize some of this offensive chaos to my own advantage. And there was a star pass there to Thrilla Godzilla, who now has the star, puts it on their head, and looking to get out of the pack, not before taking a hard hit from Hell's Bell to the inside.
But knocks to the infield and now knocks to the out.
Life is hard once again, just skating through turns like it's nothing.
Life is hard, having a nice successful 12-point jam so far with a minute left on this jam clock. Taking a hit there. Really Godzilla also taking some hits. Good line coverage there from our blocker 2005 Flutterbat.
Oh, once again taken down by Flutterbat.
Flutterbat making sure that she stays in play and looking to feed to her blockers. The pack is rolling, but Life is Hard now at a 20-point jam. This has been an amazing jam for Navy. Gorilla Godzilla now out with 4, and Life is Hard picking up another 4 before calling it. That's a 24-point to 4-point jam, making the score 230 Navy, 255 Pink. Only a 25-point difference in this game. A minute left on the clock.
As we've seen, there are jams that can happen in less time on this track with these teams in the 20s and 30s. So really anything could happen in the next minute and 20.
Absolutely. Just saw a Mexican takeout pop up in that Navy tripod looking to provide some offense. And it was successful. 12, Duchess of Destruction, getting through that pack. Misconduct jamming for Navy. Getting run back there by Mexican takeout. And taking a little bit of a pop up to the outside by Vivicious. Duchess of Destruction already picking up her first scoring pass. Misconduct out of her initial. And they are signaling to Duchess to call the jam.
Megatron jamming for Pink is out as lead jammer.
And it looks like there are two blockers in the box for Navy. That's not opportune for them in the last jam as the period clock has run out. This is the last jam of the game. And Chicken Little also going to the box for a forearm penalty. This is a busy box, but it allows Megatron a chance to have a power jam and really capitalize on this moment to score some more points here.
Oh, nice offense by Pink, given an inside lane 1 and 2 for Megatron. Nice, easy lap skate.
Absolutely. We've seen wonderful skating here today by all of the juniors. Wreck-It Riley we've seen play in every position and have a lot of success. Megatron threw that pack again on another scoring pass. Chicken Little out of the box and looking to maybe have some fun here. Hits that pack, decides maybe jammer on jammer action isn't my smartest play right here. Runs out.
He was thinking about it again, you could see.
He always looks at that other jammer like, what are we doing?
You ready? We dancing?
What are we gonna do?
Yeah, what are we gonna do?
Chicken Little getting those hips in front at least 3 of those blockers. There's the 4th. Someone picking up a direction penalty. Looks like that's going to number 15, Savage Patch Kid.
Megatron having a really good jam so far. 20 points up on the board for Pink. That's going to be 4 more.
And that puts the game, we're looking at the unofficial score right now, 238 Navy, 287 Pink.
I think it's a 49-point differential.
Yeah, and they really just drove that up in the last 2 jams.
Absolutely.
They were pretty neck and neck there for the whole game. Well, stick around because we have more games happening today on this track. And huge thank you again to all of our officials, skating and non-skating alike, and all of our volunteers. And thank you for tuning in for our Juniors Navy versus Pink